Hi, everybody. This is Warren. We have Carlos Estevez. I'm going to wait maybe 10 seconds to let everybody come in. Just a reminder to please raise your hand if you have a question, and we will get started. Carlos, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me here.
Thomas Harding, go ahead.
Okay, am I
There
unmuted?
you go, Thomas. Go ahead. Talk about that.
Okay, Carlos, first of all, thanks for joining us, and it's good to see you. Secondly, if you can go over how you spent the shutdown, where you were, some of the people that you worked with also during that time that you were able to stay in shape and keep the arm moving.
Hey Thomas, good to see you too. I was in Arizona right after everything shut down. I stayed there in Scottsdale, and I came here around a month ago. I was working out down there with Sensatella. We were playing catch. We were working out the best that we could, and after we started going to the complex, some days they open up a little bit for us to go there. We were throwing bullpens and that kind of stuff, and then we came over here a month ago, and we just kept working out.
When you were in Arizona, did you get to work with Tony Walters there? I know he was catching and kind of helping organize, and also Daryl Scott. How did you guys organize all that in Arizona?
Since we had to do the social distancing, or how you say it?
Yeah, social
social
distancing.
distancing. We were break up in different groups. So I was with Sensatella, and we got to see Daryl Scott twice a week to throw bullpens, and we used to Kyle Cunningham, our other bullpen catcher. He used to catch me and Sensatella, and then Tony and Hoffman, and I think Passos wasn't. They were on another group.
Okay. Hey, spring training, you were kind of working on some things. Obviously, the fastball was going. You're working on the slider a bit. Was that a bad time for it to shut down for you? Because obviously early on, you're just getting your work in, but did you feel like you needed that time to really sharpen your pitches?
Honestly, at the point that everything shut down, and I was feeling ready, ready to start the season, and that's an unfortunate thing, but it's the same for everyone. It's shut down for everyone. It's not only for me, so I cannot be thinking about it that way. I can just think about picking up things and getting ready again.
And last question for me: how is the family back in the Dominican? Did everybody get through this okay? And did many of them get to come here, or did they have to stay there?
Luckily my wife and my daughter came with me for spring training, but parents and all the stuff, they're doing great in the DR, but they just staying safe, staying away from people, and doing the best that they can.
Thank you.
Welcome.
A question from Kyle Newman of the Denver Post.
Hey, Carlos, we asked Buddy about this too, and Sean Doolittle of the Nationals expressed some concern about how the Nationals were handling testing and everything. How did your testing go? I assume, were you tested on Friday, and how quick did it take to get your results back? And are you kind of confident in the process that you've been seeing?
The process is really good. It's pretty quick and really accurate, and I've been tested 6-7 times, but everything's been good, and we just gotta stay away from crowds and all those stuff, and I think we're just gonna be fine.
And do you have any, did you have some conversations with your family about playing this year, and did you have any reservations at all?
Of course, like I said, we just gotta stay safe, and if a few days, I was talking to Nolan, and he said the healthiest team is the one who's gonna win, and I believe that, and we just gotta enforce it.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Just a reminder to raise your hand if you have a question for Carlos. Nick Groke of Athletic.
Carlos, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, can you tell us what it's like over at Metro State? What are you doing over there, and how is it? And is it strange being a little bit split sites this spring training, summer training, whatever you want to call it?
It is a little bit weird, being away from the other group of the guys, like teammates. When you usually do like PFPs and like bump plays and all the stuff, you usually get everyone like a full infield. But now this is what we have. This is how we gotta keep doing it. But I feel really good. Anyways, like Metro, is a turf field, and I haven't been in one of those in a long time. Well, no, never mind. I was in Tampa last year, but it's feeling good. A little bit warmer, but we just getting through PFPs, playing catch, running, whatever you do on your down day after a bullpen.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Well,
Thomas, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Now I should be in. At the
That's
end
my
of,
fault, Thomas.
okay. At the end of last season, you were coming on pretty strong there. So was Jairo Diaz, and Scott Oberg was doing well before he got hurt. Do you feel like that group of you guys, and also with Tyler Kinley there, that you are a much better bullpen than last year based on some of the guys that haven't been around here and haven't been in the majors as long?
I think we are better, more experienced now. It was good for me and Jairo to get in a lot of games last year, and I believe we're gonna be better this year. Obi is healthy. Kinley is good. Is here with us. Shaw, McGee, all those guys—they're looking really good, and I think we're just gonna be really good this year.
And to follow up on that, how much, even in spring training, has talking to Wade Davis helped you? I know you guys talked a lot last year, even when he wasn't pitching that much or pitching that well. How much has he kind of been a sounding board for you, even though you can't sit down and high five him, I guess, now or anything like that?
We gotta still like keep the distance, but we were in mass where we were talking, and man, Wade is a really smart human being, man. Like he's got a lot of knowledge. I mean, he dominated the league for a few years in a row, and that's tough to do. And he's just like he gives you different scenarios that you haven't even think about it. With my pitches, he wasn't even thinking about his pitches. He was like, "Dude, I think with that fastball you can do this and that." I'm like, "Oh, I never saw it that way, but thank you." Like he opened up more my mind about different setups.
Thank you.
Nick Rowe.
Yeah, Carlos, being part of a bullpen at Coors Field, you guys, I imagine, kind of get used to extreme situations, weird situations. I mean, you guys have to deal with basically everything in a way that other teams don't. This whole season now for every team is going to be weird and strange. Do you think that you all might even have an advantage in that way, that you're sort of more used to the weirdness of games?
I think we're gonna be good with like handling different stuff. Like for other teams, maybe some stars are gonna go short. My bad. Sometimes for us, like we had like bad homestands, and we covered up pretty good. But I believe like this year, how these guys are looking, I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think for us, it's gonna be how can I tell you, not easier, but more relaxed. That's what I think. That's what I think it's gonna be, because I mean we're used to it.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Cal Newman.
Hey, Carlos, one final follow-up question on the testing procedure. So you said you had been tested around 6 times. Is that like just since the pandemic started, or since you got to Coors? And how long did it take to get your test results, when you got tested for the club?
I've been tested since I got here. We've been getting results like the day after, like a night, or if not, like in less than 48 hours, and that's like so now we're gonna follow a protocol. That's why we're getting tested so much.
Okay, thank you.
Carlos, thank you very much. You're awesome. And everyone, we will update you on any more Zooms for the rest of the day. Thank you all.
Thank you.